This is Peter Arender. I'm Chief Investment Officer with Fortress Fund Managers.
Well, this week I thought it might be good to talk about something a bit different. I've just been traveling for the last few weeks, and one of the places we were lucky enough to go to was up in the Yukon, very far of North America. And it was the site, as many people would know, of a big gold rush in the late 1890s around a place they then called the Klondike River. This was a period of collective madness where people all around the world would chuck it in and take a boat up the west coast with thousands of pounds of goods, then haul those goods across treacherous trails, build boats, go down over rapids, many of them dying, most of them giving up for the sake of heading up to Panhandle for gold. Most failed, some succeeded, but most failed and many died. It struck me as a great example of something that makes a great narrative, but not a great investment strategy. And humans seem to do this over and over again. There is an immense fear of missing out, FOMO, as we all know. And I think some things today seem a bit gold rush-like parts of the financial world, and just a connection I thought was worth making. In terms of back in the real world, where we prefer boring and steady companies with good expected profits and manageable risks, new highs again in the U.S., developed international and emerging had a nice little bounce again this week after a bit of weakness the previous week. And it does seem that the crosswinds of what's going on with COVID and the Delta variant, along with Fed tapering and so on, the market's figuring these things out. On balance, I think still quite positive for the shares of well-valued, good companies of the kinds that we own. And that is it from here.